Hi, this is going to be a very different video from the ones that I've been posting on my channel. I have been really in the creative block these past 2 months. I quit my 9 to 5 in December, and it's now the end of February, and I feel like I've gotten nowhere. I've been a content creator for 7 years now, and for some reason, I thought that blaming the platform and blaming anything else but me was the solution. And now, the more I understand about this world and about me as an artist, I understand that I am wrong. I have a lot of things that I want to do, and I have a lot of areas that I want to explore creative wise, but I always feel like I don't have the tools to do it and I can't do it for some reason. And I realized that that is creative block. I realized that I am the only one that I'm blocking myself to do those things. Like, there is nothing in my way that is not allowing me to do things. I don't have a job. I don't have bills to pay yet. I just in my parents' house this year. I live with my husband, and I basically don't have anything in my way to not be able to do these things. And so, why am I not doing them? That is a question that I had for these 2 months, because I realized that, I have to learn about all of these different things and I have to do new things for my channel and stuff. But I'm not doing it. I'm just doing the things that I've been doing for the past year because I'm in that bubble of comfort of the things that I've been doing. But now it's like you have all of this free time. And this is something that I talk with my husband constantly, and he's always telling me to just do the things. But in my mind, it's like I can't just do the things. I have other things to plan. I have things to do. I have all of these other things that I have to do first before I do that. And I realize that that is just me procrastinating about this change in my life. And this year, I've also been trying manifestation. And when you manifest your dream life, sometimes life puts things in your way that are like obstacles and lessons in your life that you are forced to learn. And with this whole manifestation of I want to be a content creator, I want to do art, I want to do this my full time job, and I want to be a better person and to learn more about myself, life just put this huge block with my face on it in my way and said, you're not going to pass and you're not going to understand any of that and do none of that if you don't eliminate this huge block that has your face on it. And this huge block is just myself. I'm the only one blocking everything that I want to have from happening. Um, this is something that, we learn and then we hear a lot, that is like your only enemy is you type of thing. And I've realized that, yeah, I'm the reason for that. And so within this manifestation type of thing and trying to learn about what I want to do for my channel, these past weeks I've been having a lot of different ideas of what I want my channel, because I like art and I like to create stickers and bullet journaling, scrapbooking, stationery, but I also love plants and I love to have my own little farm. And the more we talk about our new house, the more I'm excited to have my little farm there and grow stuff. And then I also really like to cook, and I introduced cooking once on my channel the past month, and then I've never done it again. And so there's a lot of things that, and this is not all. Like, I like photography, I like baking, I like to share my life in studio vlogs, but there is so much stuff that I'm like, I don't have time for all of that. So I have to pick one. And then it sorts kind of like the question of, do I really have to pick one? Like, I don't. Like, I have my channel, I can post whatever I want. But then I don't have time to film everything I want or to edit everything I want. And so the snowball effect starts to rise up in my life. Um, and so I am in this state of I want to do so many things, but I don't have the time. Why do I not have the time? Because I plan everything in my life. And I realized that planning is really slowing me down. And I have been planning my whole life since 2017, since I started bullet journaling with calendars and lists and agendas. And so now realizing that that is holding me back from what I actually want to achieve is really hard. I realize that the amount of planning that I do is just planning, it's not taking action. And planning is really slowing me down for the things that I want to achieve. I try to plan my week every week and plan my month every month, and I have dozens of lists on Notion and in my bullet journal. And then when it comes to actually doing things, I don't do them. For example, I have the habit of playing the drums and learning Japanese, but I plan those blocks in my Google Calendar and I have that habit in my bullet journal. But when it comes to actually learning the things, I'm not doing them because I have other things to take care of and I don't make time for what's important to me. And then I don't have time for my habits that I want to do throughout the month. So it's really like the more I plan my life, the less I do it with it. And it doesn't matter if I'm planning a lot of things, if I'm not actually doing anything, I'm not taking action. But at the same time, like I've been planning my whole life, so like if I don't plan how I'm going to do things, how am I going to get them done if I don't plan everything, if I don't visualize the roadmap of the things that I actually have to do? So, it's I'm in that state of like, do I plan or do I take action? And at this point, I'm like, screw it. I'm not going to plan anything else from now on. I'm just going to get things done and do the things that need to get done. Like, that's all I have to do. And one example of that is I search a lot about reels and how to learn like content creation and storytelling. I save them all onto TikTok. I don't watch the videos. I don't make time to watch the videos. Then I want to create content for my social media platforms. The time that I spend searching for content, it's not the same time that I spend filming and editing and posting. I search a lot of things. I plan everything on Notion to know what I'm going to film next. I plan when I'm going to film everything. I don't film all of it. I didn't plan when I'm going to edit. I don't edit all of it. And when it's time to post, sometimes it has been 2 weeks and that trendy audio or that trend that I just did for a TikTok, it's no longer in the hype. So what's the point of posting? And so this cycle is really toxic and it's not working. That leads me to the title of the video that I decided, like the reason why I decided to film this. And it's because I've been watching, I think this came out in February, I'm not sure. No, it came out earlier. The Tiny Desk concert of Doji. And I listened to her songs first and then I watched the Tiny Desk concert. And I fell in love with how she really expresses herself. And then I realized that she did the Artist Way course and she read the Artist Way book. And 5 years later, she has this huge success. And I realized that she documented all of that on her YouTube channel. And now that I fell down this rabbit hole, I realized that a lot of people have been doing TikToks about that, about Doji and how she manifested and worked her butt off 5 years ago in order for now to be a success. And I saw some TikToks about that. I saw TikToks of people saying like, I'm going to do this because it clearly worked for her, so I'm going to do that as well. And I was just watching the second week of the Artist Way video of her, and she created these videos, diaries of like her process of it. And I want to do the same because I feel like if it worked for her and she's this amazing artist and did her things for herself and how she wanted to, I can too. And so I already have this platform and I have people following me and watching my videos. So the best thing that I can do now is to just take action and change the things that I want to do. And I'm recording this on the 26th of February, and it kind of is aligning with everything that I'm doing for March, which is Women That Inspire Me, my theme for my bullet journal. And the quote for March that I did was to trust the seeds that you're planting because nothing comes easy is worth having. And I feel like that is really aligning with the things that I'm watching now from Doji and the Artist Way and everything. So I got the book, the Artist Way book, and just so you have an idea of how much I've been procrastinating and having these doubts about myself and what I'm doing with my life, I ordered this a week or two ago, and it just has been sitting on my desk so I don't forget about it. And I look at it every day and I'm like, when are you going to open it and start? And I realized that that is never, because first of all, I'm always waiting for the right time, and the right time doesn't exist, to be honest. Like every day you have something new coming up and something that you have to do, and every month is a new thing. So there's nothing really that is going to give you that perfect window. That perfect window doesn't exist. You create that perfect window. And so that is one of the reasons. The other reason is that I'm reading another book, um, that I really wanted to reread for some time. And I'm like, I'm not going to put that book on hold and start reading this one. And I'm like, why? Like, why can't you just put that book? It's not even like a story book, it's a self help book. So I can clearly stop where I am and get back into it in 1 or 2 months. But my brain is saying, no, you have to finish this book and then start another one. That would be delaying this for another month or two. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. I'm tired of it. So I finally got the book, and I'm going to open it and I'm going to start doing it. So I've seen some TikToks and the Doji's videos, and I know that it already has some things that are interesting. Okay, my book looks like this. I think Doji's one is like orange, but it's the same book. It's kind of squared, and it's really like white pages. Okay, really nice. And yes, so in those videos, I saw that they have like the morning pages type of thing, and the artist states. I haven't read the book, so I don't really know what I'm about to get into, but I'm really excited for this change. And I've decided that for my morning pages, I'm going to use a bullet journal that I've had in here for a while. All of my journals are like used on the first pages because I create swatches, and I sometimes use my bullet journals and average notebooks as diaries. And so only the first pages are used. And as you can see, like I had to rip some of these out. I don't know if you can see. It doesn't really matter, but some of these pages I ripped out just so I can use a blank notebook for this. And this was another thing. I have tons of notebooks, but they are used just in the first pages. And I was like, I have to order a notebook. So if I have to order or buy another notebook, I can't start this today. I have to start this next week once I go shopping for a notebook. And I'm like, stop. Stop getting excuses and just do the thing. And so I just grabbed the notebook, I ripped out the first pages that were used, and I'm calling it my Artist Way diary. And that's it. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to stop with the excuses. So this is my problem, and this is why I wanted to record this video. And I'm going to start reading this today. I'm going to have lunch, but I'm going to read this today. And I am going to take a break from whatever I need to do. That probably includes studying Japanese drumming, and I don't know what else. But those are the things that I have to do. I'm going to do it because I am really invested in the artist way change, and I really want to be the best creator that I can be. And I want to show you my cooking, my baking, my art. If I want to do a video about mushrooms on a paper, I will do it. If I want to do a video about how to do flower stamps, I will do it. If I want to post my cheesecake recipe that I do for my husband every year, I will do it. And that's just what I want to do. And I don't care if it requires planning, if it's not the perfect intro, if it's not the perfect video. I don't care about any of that. I just want to get stuff done. I'm tired of planning everything and being behind and not do anything. And I just want to do the things that I have to do. I really need to put myself out there. And my husband has been a huge support on that because he's like, you said you're going to post about your cooking. You did one video and you did nothing. And I gave him solid reasons, but deep down we both knew that that was BS. But now there's no more BS. So I'm just going to do that and call it a day. I'm mostly just going to keep posting my bullet journal videos and these videos every week or so. And I'm just going to do whatever I want because I feel like I've been in this wheel of creating content for no one for too long and it's just not what I want to do. So I'm going to really like clean my mind and do this slowly, but learn about it. And I really hope that it changes my life. It's going to depend all on me, so I don't have anyone to count to. It's just me. So if you are an artist that is struggling with this, I know that a lot of you are, um, because sometimes I read on threads about this and it's just so discouraging. But I feel like if you need to stop and to reflect, I would highly recommend you to do that. And I am doing this now because I don't want to wait for Monday. I don't want to wait for the beginning of March. This is a random Wednesday when I'm doing this, but I honestly just want to do this as soon as possible. And today I'm home alone, so it's the best way for me to just clear my mind, clean my environment because that's another thing. Your environment is really important for your mind. And I don't have anything that inspires me on my wall. I don't have anything that screams what type of things that I want to create. So I really have to change that. And I plan to document it on camera on my studio vlogs and such and have these videos weekly just coming out to, see what I can do. Because I really want to change my life and I'm in my own way blocking it and it's just frustrating. So yeah, this is my take on the create on this is my first introduction to the artist way. I'm going to take a minute to read it. I don't know how this book works, but I've heard that it's about weeks because it's like a course. So I plan to start the first week, which is recovering a sense of safety, this week. And I don't care if my week starts on a Wednesday. That is just another excuse. So I'm going to start this today and see where it takes me, and I want to document it all. And if you are an artist like me and you're struggling with it, I highly recommend that you do your own research on the artist way and on Doji and just do it for yourself. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to take action and do the thing. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I'll see you in my next video.